This sun could derail NASA's biggest return to the moon in over 5 decades. Just hours before liftoff, a powerful solar flare has triggered radio blackouts, and now scientists are watching the skies, worried about what comes next. With astronauts strapped in, the countdown is underway. The threat is no longer just technical, it's cosmic. Take a look.
The wait is over. We are going back to the moon. After more than 50 years, NASA is embarking on an ambitious moon mission. 4 astronauts riding on the most powerful rocket NASA has ever launched. Artemis 2 crew will carry the astronauts farther from Earth than any human since Apollo 17 in 1972. During the 10-day flyby around the moon, scientists hope to unlock lunar mysteries.
The question I'm most interested in is, are they going to be able to see color on the lunar surface? The very last mission to the moon, the most recent mission to the moon, I should say, Apollo 17, crew members described subtle colors on the lunar surface. We've asked the Artemis 2 crew to tell us what they see. They may see different parts of the moon than was seen by previous Apollo missions.
The mission, first of its kind in more than 50 years, will see the first person of color, the first woman, and the first non-American embark on a journey to the moon. NASA forecast suggests the weather will be 80% favorable for launch within the 2-hour window. But there is one different threat which could cast an ominous shadow. A powerful solar flare has already erupted this week, unleashing bursts of radiation and high-energy particles that can disrupt communications, damage satellites, and most critically, can put astronauts at risk. And this may just be the beginning. The flare originated from a growing cluster of sunspots, now rotating into direct view of Earth, raising the risk of more eruptions in the coming hours. NASA says there is a 55% chance of further low-level flares in the next 48 hours and a 10% chance of a full-blown X-class flare, the most powerful category capable of triggering long-lasting radiation storms. That's why scientists are closely monitoring the sun, tracking every twist and turn of this unpredictable threat. And here's the real concern. Even if the rocket launches successfully, the danger doesn't end. In space, there is no atmosphere to shield human life. If a solar storm strikes during the mission, the crew will have to take cover inside a specially designated radiation shelter within the Orion capsule, a critical safety drill built into the mission itself. The countdown is underway. For now, all eyes are on the clock and on the sun. Bureau Report, WION World is One.
And speaking of that huge moment for human spaceflight, for NASA and for space fans around the world, taking you live to the Kennedy Space Center in Florida, where you can see Artemis 2 is all geared up and ready for the launch. In fact, NASA has given the final go-ahead for the launch of the mission following a series of technical reviews and also weather assessments that were conducted. And this mission is officially on track now for a historic liftoff. This is going to be taking place in roughly 6 hours from now. Those latest images coming to you. We're just 6 hours away from that historic mission taking off. The mission rocket all geared up and ready. This is the latest from the Kennedy Space Center. So this is a huge milestone, that historic mission that is going to be setting that crucial benchmark, coming in After 53 years, that rocket is now being loaded with fuel, is the latest that we are getting in at this point. And this, of course, is a milestone that has been highly anticipated after NASA has now given the final go-ahead for this historic lunar journey. The latest minute-by-minute updates coming in from NASA, that historic lunar journey that is going to be taking off. Remember, we just told you about the preparations that have been underway, about how this mission, of course, comes at a crucial point with, of course, not just a huge milestone for the space agency there, but for all those who are going to be watching this unfold minute by minute. It's a historical journey, to say the least. Generations, of course, have been looking at this moment coming up. That's been reported widely about the preparations, about how this is going to be, if successful, a major mission, a major milestone